I didn't notice him at first. I picked him out straight away.
Why would you notice him? He was the sort of person that you didn't notice.
Walks in the place like he owns it, like he belongs.
He was the sort of person that you bypassed while you were moving towards something else.
He doesn't belong here. He's a guest. I belong here.
A fence post, a squashed rabbit, a fly.
I say he comes in or out.
He was nothing, just space.
Right now, I'm in charge.
That's what he was. Empty space. A space filler.
I say what goes.
I mean, his presence hadn't even become apparent until much later. It had been a great night. Friends, drinking, flirting, but then
They stood out.
an argument, a disagreement.
It was heating up.
Pathetic, trifling.
This is what they teach you in customer care. Take the pot off the burner before it starts to boil.
But because it was nothing, suddenly he was there. The space filler, the nothing man, stressing out over nothing.
Stepping in now saves trouble later.
So there he was, standing over us. Big fat head, $5 black t-shirt, ridiculous haircut.
I'm gonna have to ask you to keep it down.
Why don't you just shut up?
You're disturbing the other patrons.
You're getting in my face.
Maybe you should take it outside.
Now usually I'm meek and mannered, but something about this guy just really
And then he steps forward. Big, grey, shiny suit.
pushed me over the edge. He was just so brain dead, so thuggish, such an oaf.
Slobber on his chin.
It had been a great week at work, and we just wanted to celebrate. We were rowdy, sure, but so was everyone else. Besides, what did they expect? It's not like it was McDonald's.
Breath stinks like a cheap lawnmower.
So I was up in his face, intimidating him, staring down him. What? Haven't you seen people have a good time before?
It was all stuffed shirt stuff.
The great bouncer was baffled.
Letting off some steam?
We're just having a good time.
You're just jealous because you're a brainless thug and
What are you really angry about? The fact that we're having a good time, or the fact that
we're us
and you are
you.
then it's meathead?
Like I said, stuffed shirt.
No words. He has no words, of course. He just grabs me, throws me over the bar.
It wasn't what he was saying. That was just blah, blah, blah. It was the way he was saying it. Saliva pouring out all over me. Veins popping.
Like some kind of dog, like some kind of, in front of my friends, in front of my colleagues, in front of the other clients, and then,
So I take him outside.
I'm on the pavement.
Back of the club.
He throws me on the pavement.
Lover's Lane.
My Hugo Boss suit is knee-deep in alley slop. Now I'm angry.
I take one quick look around. No punters. Just Gene, and he's not going to say anything. I've covered up for him often enough over the years.
Inside, I was just joking.
Where are his so-called friends? Bloody glad he'd been thrown out, that's where. This bonehead was getting to them too.
But now, I really let him have it. Listen here, you two-bit meathead.
We'd already been through this.
Why don't you go back to the little tribe that spawned you? Why don't they want you hanging around either? You dumb, fat moron.
One more quick glance.
So what does he do? The meathead? The moron? He can't put more than 2 syllables together, so he does the only thing he can do.
I popped him!
He hits me!
Just a little tap, wouldn't even class it as a punch.
He bloody well hits me! Me!
Just a tap.
He just clips me.
It was a good punch. I've been boxing for years and I know a good punch.
On the side of the head.
But he goes down anyway, just like a big juicy lump.
And I'm falling,
And he hits his head on the pavement and beautiful, what a sound.
and my jaw snaps.
He hits his chin first and his face shatters into 1,000 pieces.
The
And
force,
then ate it.
the force of the fall.
I mean, this is even better if I'd done the job myself.
Broken in 5 places.
No, I can't be blamed. He just lost his head, slipped and fell over.
I eat out of a straw for 3 months.
Next time I see him is in court.
I lay charges.
Chicken goes to the cops.
I want justice. This was a violation. A crime. This thug assaulted me.
Crybabies like him always do, but I'm not worried.
Now, the problem was, no one actually saw what happened. The other bouncers were holding my friends back inside. They knew what the space filler was gonna do. They knew there couldn't be any
Witnesses? He's got zip. Even if he did, you'd still call it a scuffle. Assault? I tell you, if I had assaulted him, he would have known it then. The worst that can happen is maybe I get a warning or I lose my job at the club, which to tell you the truth, I couldn't care less. Places jerking me around anyway. Other places around are always looking for crowd control officers. Besides, it's just my word against him. And then the magistrate, I take one look at them and
right from the start, things go badly.
looks like the magistrate is going to slap me on the wrist. But instead it looks like they're going to kiss me.
Okay, I was not that angry.
How angry were you?
Not that angry, I told you.
But, so how well do you actually remember what happened?
I have a very clear memory.
So you fell.
No, he assaulted me.
Let's not make accusations.
I'm not making any accusations. And then the judge tells me to calm down.
I love that.
This thug assaults me,
Little rat went so red.
breaks my jaw,
It looked like his head was
puts me in hospital,
about to explode.
and I am meant
And
to.
then big rat guy just keeps raving on.
The whole thing is a joke.
The magistrate even congratulates me on my even handling of the situation. The way he's looking at me, it looks like he wants to give me a party or something. And after this,
The nothing man catches my eye on the way out.
I might just let him.
He smiles. No rights. I need to take more time off of work after the whole thing is done.
Next night, I'm back at the club.
I'm furious.
Hang around for a while, high fives around. Hang around for a while after closing.
The rage is so fierce inside of me, I can't concentrate on anything.
Pat on the back from the boss.
It takes a month
And better still,
till I calm down enough
a new respect
to go back
from the others.
to the office.
That guy broke someone's jaw and got away with it. Watch him.
With the jaw and the child.
They don't treat me like nothing anymore.
It's been 3 months now, and
I'm officially somebody.
things have been changing.
I'm cruising now.
They do in my industry.
I'm the big gun,
Young guns always coming through,
the heavy hitter.
pushing through your job,
And they only bother
sucking up to the department house,
to call me
elbowing,
when things really start to
aside.
heat up.
And the child didn't even make matters better.
No caution
Maybe
needed
it was
now.
his fault. He
Maybe-
just lost his head and fell.
I just weighed in.
And if he did it once, he'll do it again.
1,
Whispers,
2,
building,
1,
heads,
2,
turning,
1. I
eyes,
put him down. In
watching,
the club.
eyes,
On the pavement.
judging,
In the car park.
eyes!
I'm the king. Just let them try it. Let them try anything. And if they try to say anything, if they can once I'm done with them, find out where they live and finish the job.
I've been demoted. My department has been realigned. 2 weeks later, pink slip. Package offered. I'm done. I go home.
I get a raise.
I just sit there,
And for the first time,
in the dark.
for as long as I can remember,
I just sit there,
I'm happy.
thinking.
Content. I calm down.
But then, something begins to change. The rage begins to change. It grows into something stronger, fiercer, more powerful. Something begins to emerge from within. A lust, a deep ache, a plan. 2 weeks later, I'm down at the gym.
I get lazy.
I found myself a personal trainer. I'm living off my credit cards. I should be out looking for a job, but I don't care. I'm obsessed.
Flabby.
I'm at the gym every day. I don't know what it is I'm gonna do yet. Whatever it is, I know.
Loose.
I need to be fit.
And I like it.
A couple weeks later, I found myself hanging out at the cafe across from this club. I don't even notice I'm doing it at first. It's accidental. But then I see him come in for work, and there's no more accidents. Just cold, hard purpose. I go back to the gym. I'm there every morning and every night. I'm on the point of exhaustion. I'm fat broke, but I do not care. I saw my ex-personal trainer for an ex-boxer. He's a thug, a moronic thug. Even more moronic than Mr. Nothing. He's perfect. He teaches me what I want to know. I just want one punch. After that, I don't care what happens. I just want one good punch.
Life goes on.
The next week, in training, I catch my ex-boxer with a surprise uppercut. He blinks, staggers, almost goes down. I'm ready. That night, I wait.
Then one night,
Club closes. Nothing.
after a few,
Other people leave. Nothing.
stop.
Maybe he's not onto it.
I'm going out
Eventually,
to the car.
there he is. I follow close behind. He fumbles to put the keys in the lock. It's dark. Perfect.
I open the door and
I'm a step behind him now.
guess what?
I open my mouth.
I hear a voice behind me.
Hey, moron! Oh, stupid, pathetic. I know, but I don't care. I'm not thinking words. I'm thinking fists.
I turn around and guess who? Ratface. Ratface Smartmouth has come back to me for more.
Blood is rushing around my fingers now. My knuckles know what's coming.
And to be honest, right now I'm just in the mood to give it to him.
My hand starts to clench.
I smile and go to close the door.
What? He's smiling. Why is he smiling?
But Smartmouth,
I don't even think. I just...
let one fly.
I connect beautifully.
Where did that come from?
I hit him dead center.
He saw me before I even see it.
Bullseye.
He connects square
I
on.
feel his face.
I feel my jaw.
Underneath my fingers.
My whole face.
It's unreal.
I feel my jaw.
I can't believe it.
Shatter.
Glass. Who would have thought? Mr. Muscle Man, Mr. Nothing, would have a glass jaw.
And then something really weird happens.
His eyes glaze over.
I'm out.
They go
Completely unconscious.
blank.
Completely.
He disappears somewhere back inside. Behind his eyes, his knees buckle under him and he drops like a stone. The car door is still open behind him and he falls.
All I see is this red shard.
The edge of the door pierces
It's in my head.
an inch,
This red shard.
2 inches,
I can see it, but my eyes are closed.
and then he's still, very still.
It's like a dream.
I start to panic now. I give him a push, just a little, and he drops it onto the car. I start to panic now. He's still. He's so still.
I'm floating in this half world.
And then slowly,
Half light, half shadow.
very
Silent like.
slowly,
I float there for a while.
the sun
I don't feel anything.
begins
Just quiet.
to rise.
And then
I'm gone.